Hello everyone, welcome. In this lesson, we are going to do three things. First off, we are going to distribute this quarter and quarter. Then we are going to do the quarter and quarter growth, then format our metrics table. So let's quickly start. So to get this report by quarter, let me just take the totals off first. So I go to subtotals, I'll off for columns. So it takes the subtotal of the column. Then I'll go back to my fields and I'll include quarter under here. So I'll drill down by columns. I'll select column, then drill down. So this is drill down to year and quarter. So the next thing I'll do here is my quarter and quarter growth. So I'll go to key measures, new measure. So I'll call this percentage V, that's variance. So let me just make it short. So that way I'll use a variable I'll get the previous month, then divide the profit and loss by the previous month to just get the percentage growth. So I call this last quarter. That is equal to calculate profit and loss, comma. Then my filter will be previous quarter. So I have previous month. So previous quarter, that's what I'm interested in. Previous quarter, dim calendar date. Okay. So I close this and enter. So this gives me the value for the previous quarter. So I didn't return the results. So I go to return last quarter. So it gives me the last quarter. So let's see how that looks like. So let me put this here. Okay. So we can see that quarter one, so nothing to compare with, but in quarter two, I have that variance there, which is quarter one. So it's returning quarter one number, which means we are on the right track. So the other thing, what I'm particularly interested in is I want to divide the variance of the value for current quarter, which is profit and loss, minus last quarter. So I cover this bracket. So divide by last quarter. So enter. So I make this percentage. So we can see there are two sets of problems here. We can see this infinity here. We have to convert it to blank. Then this particular value, this dropped from 519 to 39,000. So this should be a positive sign, not negative. So to resolve that, so I come here and do ABS, just change it to absolute value. ABS, open bracket and close bracket. So that returns the actual positive growth that we want to see. So to remove this infinity, I'll use an if statement. If all this, so is greater than a very big number, so infinity can be a very big number, then, in fact, infinity is a very big number, then I'll return blank. So I'll put in another if statement to say if it's less than, again, another big number minus, so she still return blank, else she just return this, else she return the division. So close my bracket. So that's what I want to achieve. You can see here is bringing up blank, so which is what we want to achieve. The next thing now is to do conditional formatting for our variance. So to do icons, to show icons as conditional format. So let's go to variance, then conditional format icons. So we apply to value and totals. So if value is equal to minimum and less than 0, so this should be red. So if it's negative, so this should be red. So if it's 0, then this should be flat. Then if this is greater than or equal to 0 and is less than maximum, should give us green. So that automatically implements it for everything that we have. So the next thing now is to design this table to look more readable and more beautiful. So we'll go to format, we'll come to grid. On the vertical grid, let's make it this color, so gray. Let's make it the same color. The row padding, we make it 2. Then the color, make it a very dark gray color. Right? So we come to column headers. So font color we leave as it is. Then background color, we'll make it, let's see. Let's pick this purple. Let's pick this purple for the background color. Then let's see, okay, alignment is already center, so very nice. Then row headers, we leave font as is. The background color, we make it the same thing as is in the first one, in the column as well. So scroll down, nothing else to do here. Let's come to values. Background color, we make the values color a lighter shade of purple. So, and this again, the alternate color, a lighter shade of purple. That is the same lighter shade. Okay, so we now come to subtotals. Subtotals, we leave font color as is. We'll make this one that darker shade of purple. Then we'll come to grand total and make the background the darker shade of purple. So let's drill down and see, when we drill down to this point, so I want this to extend up to this point. So that it will be able to see this clearly. So let's go to the row. So let's go to the row. It is grid, this row. So let's change it to the lighter background. Come down here on the subtotal side. So let's even drill down and see. Aha. So I'm getting the desired. So whenever we drill down, you can see, you can clearly differentiate what is what as our subheaders in NRFF. So also, I can also come to our subtotals and do, okay, apply to labels already on. That's why this is happening. So in case if this does not happen after changing the subtotal color, you need to come to subtotals and click apply to labels, so you get this view. So once we click on cost of funds, so that turned to a thicker color where we have these lighter ones here. Yeah. So this is a really nice feature in Power BI. So another thing again is either we want to leave operating profit or total, right? So I will say I'll take total off. Let me take total off. So how can I take total off? I come to Is this row headers? No. I think subtotal. Subtotal. So for rows, I turn off. So it's off. Now what you have there is operating profit, which is also the total. Okay. I think we are almost done with this. There's nothing more for us to do here. But before we go, let me just quickly show you how you can change this color. So in case you're not comfortable with this color, you can come to View, then go to Customize Current Theme. Then you can see these are the two colors that we changed. I'll come here, change this to, let's say, let's look for a color. Okay, let's say this. A bit thicker, a bit darker. Then let's pick that same color. Okay, make it a bit lighter. Then click on Apply. So this changes everything. See, still having the same effect across board. So drill down, so you see, okay, really nice. So our table is now okay, and we can share this with anybody to use to view the financials. So that will be all for this lesson. I'll see you in the next lesson.